this is what we starting off with today. So I don't know if y'all, been on Twitter or been on the internet recently. Most of y'all feel like have, but if you haven't, um, Derrick Groves, he was one of the last. I think there was 8 of them. He was the last fugitive that broke out of a prison in New Orleans, and they all broke out. 8 of them. Most of them got found within I think 24, 48 hours. This dude been basically a fugitive and free, broke out of jail for it says 145 days. So it says Derrick Groves is currently, and this was at the time. He's now arrested, but let's just read this. Derrick Groves is currently in a standoff with Atlanta police, barricaded inside a home with nothing to lose after escaping a New Orleans prison for 145 days. He's the last remaining escapee of the 10 who fled. Groves was initially arrested for double homicide. Yeah, so he's one of 10. I'm sorry, one of 10. So they found him. He been in hiding in Atlanta for the last, almost a year, half a year, basically. This is a video of him getting arrested, or not getting arrested, but in a car.
Law enforcement officials to confirm that of course, is in fact him. Of course, 5 months ago when this all happened, you even had the district mugshot.
That's another video right here.
He's emerged with a man.
They got him looking crazy.
And then authorities emerged with a man in custody. His hands appeared to be zip tied behind his back. It appeared that he was cooperating with police and not resisting their arrest. It was a multi-agency response. A SWAT team
mugshot that we've been using of Derrick.
So this is viral all over Twitter. Or it was, I guess. I mean, it is now again, because he just got found. But if you, again, when this first happened, this was all over Twitter. So if y'all haven't seen this, y'all been living under a rock, because this was everywhere. This was the #1 thing that was trending at a point in time. Here goes some more information.
This is a live picture from the scene. You can see heavily armed law enforcement officers, suited up in full regalia, full SWAT gear with cameras on their helmets. They are fully armed, and this is in that neighborhood in Southwest Atlanta, where we now know that Derrick Groves was taken back into custody. So this is a live picture from the scene at this hour. Lots of law enforcement sources. You can see a police vest there. That's an indication that possibly Atlanta police are involved in this operation. We know that the U.S. Marshal's Office is likely involved in this situation, given that they have been the ones who've been leading the search for Derrick Groves. That is a SWAT vehicle that you can see right there that's now being maneuvered around this neighborhood in Southwest Atlanta. That is what we're looking at right now, is a heavily armored vehicle, likely part of possibly the Atlanta Police Department's SWAT unit. You see a police car there in the foreground, also an indicator that this is Atlanta police. I'm not familiar with what their police cruisers look like, but that is an indicator that this is actually Metro Atlanta police possibly helping in this operation. We started to first get word, that looks like Clayton. I'm not sure, Clayton County Police, possibly, which you would think would be a sheriff's office. So maybe it's Clayton, Georgia. I'm not sure if this is like a smaller suburban municipality. We're going to have to kind of clarify the exact details of where exactly this is. Or that could just be a neighboring police department that has been assisting Atlanta police, assisting federal authorities, assisting a number of different law enforcement agencies as they tried to figure out whether or not, first, Derrick Groves was actually in this location, and secondly, how to find him and how to take him into custody. No word from any sort of law enforcement sources about whether or not
man, who the fuck is the cameraman?
He was injured as they took him into custody, or what his condition might be at this time. But we do know that he is in law enforcement custody per our law enforcement sources as of around 1 o'clock this afternoon. So this weeks-long.
Okay, so they got him on lockdown. This is him again right here in another photo. And this is another video. Or okay, no. Okay, so this is everybody that was captured in this New Orleans jailbreak. This is everybody, and I think most of everybody got captured within the first 48 hours. Honestly, first 24 hours. But so it was all 10 of them. They all got captured, but this dude, he was out. He was gone. It was people on Twitter putting bets in. They was like, man, I got parlay, I got Linton and Kendall getting free. They was putting parlays and all type of wild. But yeah, man, he was gone, and he broke out of jail, and He was away. And I've been seeing a lot of people talking, like, why didn't he just go out of the country? Like, why do y'all think people just got ease of access to go out of the country? How he gonna get out of the country? He's a wanted fugitive. He's wanted by the government, or not the government, but like I guess the FBI or CIA. He's a wanted man. What is he supposed to do? Just get a flight? How's he gonna go over there? You know, and he can't be seen, so it's not like he could just walk outside and be like, hey. And again, even if he half connects, even if he knows somebody who knows somebody that got connects to get somebody out of the country, well, where he got money at? He ain't got no money. You think he just got $50,000 laying around? He could pay somebody under the table. He go $50K, take me to Cuba, illegally. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not. You can't just go somewhere. Like, it don't work like that. You can't just go out of the country. You know, unless you got real ties. You got to have real mob gang ties out here, and you got to have money to make people make moves for you to be able to do stuff, so you can do it under the radar. But if your face is open to millions of people to see, what are you supposed to do? There's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could do. So. He was hiding out in Atlanta. And this is another video of him right here. He just blew a kiss. Oh yeah, he about to be right in jail. They miss his. Yeah, he finna be in jail. As soon as he walk back into prison, that's what he finna do. He can't wait to go back. They finna tear him, boy. He finna be new booty, boy. Blowing kisses and shit. Exactly. He need money and passports. You gotta have real connections. Even if he don't got the passports, right? If he knows somebody that can get him out of there, which 9 times out of 10, what random ass nigga know somebody that can get them out of the country. Most of y'all don't know nobody that can get you out of the country illegally. Probably none of y'all in here know somebody that can get you to another country illegally, and you could do it under the radar. And even if you did, do you got enough money to pay for it? He was in jail for like 6 years. So he got arrested in 2018, you know, for double homicide. So all of these people that continuously, I've been seeing a lot of these dumbass niggas on Twitter and these dumbass bitches. Cause y'all just some of these motherfuckers is just dumb as fuck. Let me show y'all this real quick, man. Let me show y'all this shit real quick, man. Let me put y'all on game. Cause y'all, well, not y'all. I'm not saying y'all. I'm saying when I say y'all, I mean who it pertain to. Some of y'all motherfuckers, man, y'all done lost y'all mind, dude. This is why this nigga is in jail, man. Everybody like, oh, I wish he would have been free. I wish he would have been free. Why they catch him? He should have got free. Is you a goofy? You a fucking goofy. Look at this shit, man. Whoever think he should be free and you mad that he got free, you a fucking goofy.
Without the ones like you working tirelessly to...
This is ad. I'm about to tell you why he in jail in the first place. I'm about to show you why he in jail in the first place. Because I keep seeing these dumb asses and these lame ass niggas online talking about free him, free him. Yeah, all right.
Ward, it appears to be gang-related, but family in the lower Ninth Ward, it appears to be gang-related, but family members say the victim was no gang member.
Catherine Mazzone spoke with them today. She has the story.
Judy Jones Robinson is inconsolable after the death of her only son, 26-year-old Jamar Robinson, shot to death in the lower Ninth Ward on Fat Tuesday.
It broke my heart. It took my baby away from me.
Not just a son, but a brother and a father to a 2-year-old boy.
Jamal was our world. He had 3 mamas, and we all took care of him. So he didn't want for nothing. He wasn't in the streets. He had a son, and that's all he was living for, was taking care of him.
It was supposed to be a day of celebration. The Robinsons were up early on Mardi Gras to welcome out-of-town guests and to spend the day with family.
He was so happy yesterday. He spent the whole day with us, just on the parade route, just picking up the kids and just playing with them. Never in a million years I thought that we would be losing him the same day.
But later that night, the unimaginable.
I received a call from my sister saying, you know, get home, get home. You know, they told us that someone else had been shot. They never once said that my brother had been shot. So when his family members started going to the car, One of them noticed that he was in the back seat and he wasn't moving.
Police say the shooting happened at St. Claude and Andre. They say one or more suspects opened fire on the car Robinson was in. Investigators say they then drove to this gas station where police soon found Robinson dead. A total of 5 victims were hit. Another man, 21-year-old Byron Jackson, died at the hospital from his injuries.
We believe these homicides and several other recent outbreaks and violence in the 5th and 6th districts are linked to vicious gang activity perpetrated by suspects who are known to one another.
Chief Michael Harrison addressed the media Wednesday, pinning the homicide on gang activity and pledging more resources to addressing the spike in shootings and murders. But Robinson's family argues Jamal had no gang ties and no criminal history.
A young man doing well for himself. They consider stuff to be a gang just because you live over here. That's not a gang. You know, you can't help who you know.
But there is one thing the Robinsons agree with. The violence has to stop.
Please, stop it. Stop the killing. Stop it. Parents is hurting. Children is hurting. Please, just stop. It got to stop.
Police say they're still working to identify a suspect or suspects in this shooting. Shelley.
So he killed 2 people. So the Derrick Groves dude, he killed 2 people. So for all you dumbass niggas that, and all you stupid bitches that keep talking about free him, I wish he would have got free. What if that was your fucking brother that got popped, or your cousin, or your sister, or your father, or your nephew, or your whoever? If that was somebody next to you that was kin to you, you wouldn't be telling the killer free the killer. You know what I'm saying? Like what you talking about? And imagine the psychological like stuff that the family was going through. The fact that this man been away for 6 months. The person that killed your child or your nephew or your cousin is now broken out of jail, and he could be anywhere. Think about that. Like, imagine what that mother going through. She probably feel a little more relief now that he's free, but like, come on. Some of you niggas is fucking stupid. You niggas dumb. So I just wanted to show y'all that. So I'm glad that they caught his bitch ass. He killed 2 black people. Why would you want a nigga that killed 2 black people free? You stupid ass nigga, dumb ass. So I just wanted to show y'all that, just to, you feel me? Because that's in the media right now. I'm gonna read some of these comments though. I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. He probably planned to escape because he was the only one with any type of plan. He might have just got lucky, but maybe Goldie. Why his head shaped differently? If he came to NYC, he would have been fine. LMAO, they don't want to arrest anyone here, especially with the government shutdown. Man, you crazy as hell. He would have got caught in New York City. You crazy? Where he gonna go? Why do y'all bro, do y'all be putting yourself in the shoes of somebody that just broke out of jail with no money and no access to nothing? What is wrong with y'all? He broke out of jail and his face is everywhere. How was he gonna get to New York City with what money? All the way to New York City. Where he gonna stay in New York City? Who he gonna live with? He gonna get an apartment and just stay in the house all day and just order DoorDash? Like, what are y'all talking? What do y'all be talking about? What is he supposed to do? How is he supposed to get to New York City? And what is he? I mean, how is he gonna eat? Like, how is he? Like, I don't think y'all be thinking when y'all be saying stuff. Man, he could have just went over to Mexico. If he would have went to Mexico, how the fuck you gonna get to Mexico? You think you just walk all across the border just freely, and you're wanted by America? You're wanted by a country, and millions of people know who you are because it was public all on Twitter and Instagram and all these social media apps. You think you just like, oh, what's going on, y'all? Yeah, I'm Derrick Groves, the dude who was wanted for double homicide. I broke out of jail. How he going to Mexico? Who he know in Mexico? And he gonna stick out like a sore thumb. He a black man in Mexico. He gonna stick out. What are you talking about? With what money? He don't know Spanish. He likely don't know Spanish. What do you mean? He's gonna eventually get caught. And don't Mexico got extradition to the U.S., so they would have eventually found him. Come on, what do you like? I don't think y'all be thinking, bro. I don't think y'all be thinking. I think y'all just be saying stuff because it sounds good. He could have easily have got perfect. See, right on the time. My next comment. He could have easily gone to Tijuana, Mexico for the right money. What money? What money? He just broke out. He was in jail for 6 years. What money do we got? But they would have unalived him and made him a slave while there. They torture black people there. People think this movie Shawshank Redemption. Yeah, what is like, bro? Y'all think this is the law-abiding citizen? Like, what? They think this shit law-abiding citizen. Y'all think like that shit is real. I can walk in Canada and Mexico with no problem. In fact, I almost got deported to Mexico when I didn't have my ID because they thought I was an illegal. I was on a work trip. Yeah, Ani, but you're not wanted by the U.S. You also didn't murder 2 people and then broke out of jail. Oh boy, y'all done lost y'all mind. I guess I'm the only one that understands this. I with my black Filipino father. They thought he was trafficking me. This nigga is not Asada. Take him back. They think he a martyr. They think he was like fighting for the people. This nigga was a street nigga killing he killed 2 black people. He wasn't no martyr. This nigga not like they think this nigga is a martyr. They think this nigga is like for the community. This is who we propping up. This is who we defending. I don't know, man. All over Twitter, that's all you see, bro. I don't know what's be going on with y'all. That's real though. It's consequences when we pull that trigger. You got to be a man and be emotionally intelligent. Ego tripping ain't worth your life in jail. Hell no. He deserves to be just where he is. Who knows? There may have been more victims. Probably. Who knows? He could have been one of other stuff that we just don't know about. Sad some people thrive off doing wrong, getting away from police, especially if the cop is white, even if the dude is a degenerate. How messed up is the culture for people to react that way? We always be agreeing, Shar. Yeah, y'all tripping. This nigga's tripping. Man, why he could have just went to Senegal. I got a cousin over there and they own a village and he could have went over there and just like been a part of the tribe. What? I used to work at Switzerland. I used to be in Switzerland. He could have got a flight to Switzerland, right? He could have rented a car, and then he could have told his cousin to come out there. So his cousin could have just went whenever he wanted to eat or go to the store, do something. His cousin could have just went and did it for him. Okay, I guess. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. He could have just. Yeah, he could have just became the president too. I bet. Okay. Man, fuck that whole ass nigga, man. That nigga, man, fuck that nigga. And remember, some OD, the guys BLM proved up, got records with violent offenses. I don't know what the fuck you just typed, my nigga. I'm about to have a stroke reading that. At Rimmer, some owed the guys BLM proved up, got record. Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Silent, I don't know what you're saying, fam. You gotta get that together. I don't know. I'm about to nigga. I don't know what you saying, my nigga. Oh man. Hold on. All right. Okay. You know them Twitter tethers. You know them tethers on Twitter. No, it ain't tethers. It ain't tethers. Sometimes it be some of these old niggas too. The FBA Johnson 62 that be saying that stupid shit on Twitter. You Twitter niggas get on my fucking nerves. I hate you Twitter niggas. I stopped tweeting on Twitter. I don't even want to be associated with a lot of you niggas, man. These Twitter niggas be aggravating, bro. And I be looking at these Twitter niggas, I'll be like, bro, shut the fuck up. You lame as fuck. So old, corny, like, shut up, nigga. These Twitter niggas blowing me, bro. I hate getting on Twitter, man, because the shit these Twitter niggas be saying, man, dude. These niggas be so aggravating, man. I hate Twitter niggas.